The FAS website has lots of resources for Common Grazings, especially to help clerks and committee members. On the Finance Forms for Common Grazings page, you'll see there are lots of step-by-step guides on how to complete grazing funds, CAGs, improvements, and working out summings and total sheep equivalents. At the bottom of the page are some useful forms, some in Word that you can print and fill in, and some that are in Excel. In this video, we'll look at the Excel sheet for working out your grazing funds form. When you open up the Excel, you'll see that the first tab has some steps to read first. First thing to do is to enter in the name of your common grazing, which will then carry through to all the other sheets. You can obtain information on each croft and the summing from the grazings team at the Crofting Commission, or if you know all of the information, you can simply type it into the sheet. It's important to enter in the equivalents of cows and horses to sheep, because that gives you the total sheep equivalence figure. If you're not sure about TSEs, then have a look at our video on the same website. Then select the sheet you require, which could be the grazing fund cost or the notice of improvement. So first of all, let's have a look at the shareholder sheet. In here, enter in the numbers of sheep that are equivalent to 1 cow, often it's 5, and then fill in all the crofts and, if you wish, the name that goes with that croft, the number of cattle in the summing, the number of sheep in the summing. The sheet will work out the total sheep equivalents and give you a total sheep equivalence for the entire common grazing. On the Grazings Fund page, the information from the shareholder sheet is automatically copied across. At the top of the sheet, you can change the date to the appropriate date and then enter in all of the admin costs, such as adverts, hire of venues, stationery, advisory services, and any maintenance, such as repair of the common grazing boundary fence. The total is automatically calculated. The number of total sheep equivalents is taken from the shareholder sheet, and the Excel will automatically calculate how much each person should pay according to their total sheep equivalents. It copies across the croft name, and therefore you can print this and use it to give out to shareholders to let them know how much that they should be paying by a certain date in order to pay the grazing fund. In order to print the grazing fund, you can hide and unhide rows by selecting rows, right-clicking, unhide to make sure that all the crofts are shown, or if you wish to hide the blank rows so it's neater for printing, select all the rows you don't want, right-click and hide. That gives you a sheet that you can print out and hand out to all your shareholders so that they know how much each shareholder is due for each croft.